In this video, I'll show you interactive social study applications that you can use in the classroom for increasing student engagement, interest, and understanding in social studies topics. I'll show you iCivics, Hippocampus, TriviaPlaza, and BrainPOP, which have interactive models, simulations, quizzes, and videos that help students engage with various social study topics. So first is iCivics. It's really easy to make an account as a teacher, but you don't need an account if you're just playing the games. The only thing you need an account for is the Teach setting. So I'll show you the Teach setting first. Go to Teach, and then you can pick a curriculum unit, so Foundations of the Government, and then Why Government. So let's download this file. Okay, so when you download the PDF, this is what it opens up to, and it includes a teacher's guide, which goes step by step how you implement this lesson plan, and then the actual worksheet for the students, which oftentimes includes a background and several pages of work. And then there's also the answer to each of these pages and a guide to how to fill out the worksheet. So it's a really good resource to use for free lesson plans in various civics and social studies topics. So let's go back to the main page. Now, if you don't have an account, it's okay. You can press on any of these things, you just can't download the teacher's lesson plans. But as a student, you can come on to iCivics.org and then press play. On play, there's many different games that you can do. For instance, if you do branches of power, it teaches you about the branches of power in the government. So allow Adobe Flash Player, and then it brings you to a really fun and engaging game, teaching you about the branches of power. So the games and the teacher's resources under the Teach tab are the main resources provided by iCivics, and it's entirely free and fun to use for students and provides a very neatly organized and nice lesson plan for teachers. The next platform I want to show you is Hippocampus. So Hippocampus has many free videos associated with various subjects. So let's go down to social sciences and look at history and government. So under the topic that you choose, there's many subtopics and organized by different collections. For instance, if we want to go to the National Geographic collection, we press on U.S. History for National Geographic, and then the subject that we want under there, such as World War II. And now it will play the National Geographic video associated with World War II.
December 7th.
So you can do this under all of these, and some have more topics than others, and you can check each one of them out and see what you want with that specific subject. And then if you look at the right on the Hippocampus page, it has outside resources that you can also use, such as PhET, which I've showed in another tutorial that I made, Khan Academy, and all these other learning resources. So Hippocampus is a really good source of videos in a variety of subjects. TriviaPlaza is a good platform for taking quizzes on materials based on subjects. So if we go to geography, we can do many different geography quizzes, such as capitals and countries, pick the landmark, regions, basic world geography facts. So let's do that one. And then we press play. Which country has the largest population in South America? So I'm going to guess Brazil, and I was correct. And so then it moves on to the next question, and you move through the quiz like that. And then at the end of the quiz, there will be your results. So it shows your score and then the average score on this test at the end. And that is basically how you do TriviaPlaza. Now let's go to BrainPOP. On BrainPOP, you go to the Social Studies tab. So if we go to the main page and then we press on Social Studies, we can pick something from one of these topics. For instance, let's go to Ancient Cultures. And then from here, pick the subject that you want to go over. Let's go over the Inca civilization. And now up here, you can watch the movie just by pressing play, take quizzes on the movie, and make a map. So I'll show you the make a map function. And this function, you can watch the movie and then add notes about it. So, so let's say that we want to add something as a subtopic to Inca, so we drag the arrow and drop it over here. And this is how we play the movie as we're making notes. And now let's go back. You can also look at the primary sources that are associated with this specific movie, so where they got their information, and then related readings, which has more in-depth information on what you watched, some information on back then, language, around the world, so a bunch of different information that goes with this specific topic that we were going over. And then there's also always an activity associated with the video. And in this case, you can label in color, so these can be printed out, or you can do it on here. Graphic organizer, associated with what we watched, and vocab, all of which can be printed out. So those are the applications that are interactive, fun to use for students. So iCivics, Hippocampus, TriviaPlaza, and BrainPOP.